everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is about bright mandala. We need only three things in this video, that is a pencil or a mechanical pencil, a ruler. We don't need a protector or compass. We only need a fine liner or any kind of pen. If you're a beginner, you don't have a pen, you can use gel pen also. So we will start with the sketch first. I have already created the sketch with pencil, so you can also create any rough sketch with a girl with dupatta or a bride. Now the next step is going to be the outline part. So I have little forwarded the video because I'm just outlining the sketch which I have already created. Now I am going to make the structure for the mandala patterns. For mandala patterns you need to make equal grid, else there will be a problem. Some pattern will be smaller than others, so it can be an issue. So here is the look which I have created with the pencil first. Now I am creating my patterns with pen directly. If you are a beginner, if you are at the basic level, you can make the patterns with pencil first. If you are confident, like, yeah, this is how I want my pattern to look like. Now I'm going to create the inner part, but first we need to do the borders. So I'm creating borders. Now after the borders we are going to do the inner part. Any pattern you can choose. I'm using very simple one, but still if you don't know how to create this pattern, you can watch my previous videos, my shorts videos. There you can see a good amount of patterns there, and I have explained everything. Even if you don't know how to create this C kind of outer pattern, you can even see my mandala basic series. There I have created basically I have created a complete series package or kind of workshop for the beginners. So from there you can do the basic mandala practice to a pro, so that can help you a lot. So basically the main objective of this video is not how you can draw a sketch, it's basically how you can combine a sketch with the mandala. So if there is any trouble with you while drawing this lady, there is no issue that you need to copy or you need to draw as same as I am drawing right now. What you can do is you can search any girl or a bride which have dupatta from Google. You can search it, that there can be many there are many images. You can choose anyone, and after doing that, so you have basically created the sketch. And after that, with the help of this video, try to understand what I am trying to do, like from where I am marking the pencil outline for the patterns, or how I'm dividing my dupatta thing and the jewelry thing. I'm separating those things, and how I'm using pattern to make it look like embroidery or make it look like jewelry. You are going to understand with the help of this video. But for your own element, the most important thing for an artist is that they need to be creative. They need to add their element. If you're just trying to if you're just trying to copy or follow exact same way as I am doing, then it's going to be my work. This is not going to be your work, because you're not putting any kind of creativity to it. You're just following the thing which I am doing, which a printer can also do. If you are going to print my mandala in a printer, it's gonna print the same which I did. But as an artist, what do you do? Some of the elements you can change, like from one mandala you can take one pattern, from second mandala you can take a pattern, and day by day when you will practice, you will understand that how patterns created, how you can combine them. And after that, definitely you are going to make your own patterns, your own designs, and eventually you're gonna be a pro mandala artist. It's not about mandala. People think that mandalas are just circles. No, as you can see here, I'm using a mandala with a sketch, and there are many of my videos where I have used them. Even some people try to do it, but the thing is, you need to understand that even in a sketch, where to use which pattern, where to use outlines or not. I have created many mandala plus sketch things, like I have done coffee mug, chai mug, mask, minions, in most of the things. And I have seen many artists have tried to get inspired by my art. They try to create things which I have created with style plus mandala, but the thing which they miss is that they don't understand which pattern needs to come where. They just try to put all the patterns at a place, but it's not like that. You need to decide, you need to, do first time you need to draw it with a pencil and then decide, okay, this pattern is looking good. If there is a problem with that, if it doesn't suit that place, you can erase it. So when you are a beginner or when you are at basic, try to do your mandala or sketch plus mandala with the pencil first, and after that you need to, after that, when when you feel confident that yeah, now I can draw directly with the pen thing, then you can draw with the pen. And one more thing, never use or never draw any mandala without the pencil format. I have seen many people, they do draw freehand mandala. There is no freehand mandala. That's basically Zentangle or doodle, doodling thing. So that's freehand. But when it comes to mandala needs to be equal. You cannot draw a freehand mandala. How can you be so sure that this pattern, this some centimeters of pattern and next centimeter of pattern going to be equal? Your hand is not a ruler, so you definitely need some pencil outlines, and after that you try to practice with the help of ruler. There is no issue with using ruler, compass and protector while drawing a mandala. I don't understand why people does that, why people do freehand mandala. I have seen many big artists, they are so big artists who they draw a complete outline, and some of them really they draw with a pencil first. They have a like masterpiece, they draw masterpiece on a big canvas, but still they do it with pencil first, and after that they do it with pen. So I don't want you to be that much confident at your beginner level or at your pro level. You need to follow some steps, you need to follow some of the major steps. Yes, you can make the pencil outlines, then you can directly create your patterns with a pen. That's okay, that's definitely okay. But freehand mandala, like even not for once you're not using ruler or compass or protected, that's really not good. Because I have seen many people text me, I'm trying to do a mandala, but I'm having a lot of issue. And when I asked issue, like why they are having this issue, they're like, I haven't used the protector, or I didn't use the compass. So obviously you're not using the right equipment. So how you're going to make a mandala? Like if you're doing something, there are some sort of equipments you need, but you're not using them. How are you going to make that thing? Same with the mandala, you need that equipment, you need to understand that. So here I'm going to do the next type, because I've really said a lot of things about the equipment and all. Yeah, because I'm really I got really many texts about it, like my mandala is not good. It's not their problem, it's basically they are not using, they're skipping an important part, and that's why they get that problem. And the second major issue is that they practice every day with the wrong format or with the wrong technique. So obviously if you are going to practice wrongly, then definitely you are going to make mandala wrong. Every day you are practicing the wrong thing, then how can you be perfect at the end of that practice? So that makes the difference. And for so here is the thing, I used pattern for the dupatta. Now I'm using different pattern for the blouse, so I'm giving a blouse border over here. So that's here I'm using a different kind of, this is not mandala pattern, this is just a pattern which you can use in Zentangle also. Now we are going to create a kada or bangle, you can say. In here it's a small space, so you don't have to make a big mandala or very complex. You can use very simple mandala patterns over here. So that's what I'm doing, just using the simple ones. Some simple but the detailed ones, because when you see a bangle, you see there are a lot of different kind of patterns, design, which are very detailed. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use simple but small, which looks little detailed, those kind of pattern over here. This is the nut or nose ring part. I'm using a simple nose ring. I'm not using Pahadi or Rajasthani nut because they use really heavy one. But here I'm using very simple one because my bride is also wearing a simple dupatta. She's not wearing very heavy one. So I'm trying to make it little simple and classy look. So I'm trying to give that one. So I'm using very simple nut over here. If you want to use heavy one, for that make sure you know while drawing with a pencil, try to make the nut with a pencil first, else it would overlap your pen drawing or outline, so which will not look good. So try to draw your bigger or detailed nut while drawing with the pencil. So most of the artwork is completed. So I'm giving a mehendi, which is also a simple one because I don't want to make it very much of full of patterns. I can make that too, but the same thing which I said earlier, you need to decide where you need to use patterns or where not. So I am trying to make only fingertip mehendi here. So that's what I'm doing. Mehendi, it means henna, or the bride uses on the fingers or the complete hand, that mehendi design which I'm doing here. I don't want to use whole patterns in the dupatta. Instead of that, I want to make something simple, but not complete simple, like not blank. So I'm using circles. I'm filling the circle with the Sharpie marker over here. So this is not going to be a complete full black, complete black filled circle. So basically what I'm trying to do is that I will be using a white pen circles in these black big circles. But if you don't have a white pen, you can create you can create small circles in the big circle and then can fill it like this. You can create small circles and then cover it up like a big circle, so you can use this technique too, but I'm using a white pen over here, or you can use white watercolor also. So I'm going to fill all the black part over here. I think this many black circles are enough. I'm going to create one more. Yeah, so now I'm going to use a white pen. Instead of white pen, you can use a watercolor or painting color white pen. So I have white pen, so I'm using a white pen. Okay, so now what I'm doing is just doing small dots in the black big circle. If you don't have white pen, or if you don't want to use any white color in it, just leave it as it is, the black the black circle, or you can create some smaller black circle, some bigger small black circle, like that, like polka dots kind of a thing. You can do that too, but I'm doing little different black and then white mixture. So that's how it look now. Now it comes to the blouse part. So I'm creating very small center flowers. Center flowers are that which we use in the center of a mandala. When we create a mandala, we all have a center part, so we mostly time we use flower, or we fill the center part. So I'm using those flowers over here, some smaller, some bigger, the mix match of that I'm doing here. Now I'm using a red pencil color, so it will look a little different other than black and white. So I want it to look a little colorful, like 1%. So I'm using a red, which is a very vibrant color. So this is kind of my now finishing time, as I have already created the basic thing, which is basic and important thing, which is the pattern thing. So I have already created that. Now it's just the finishing with some pencil colors. I just want to give it a different vibe. For the hairs, I'm using the black pencil. So if you are following me and watching my videos, please follow your artworks to my Instagram channel. I will look into those, and if you are a beginner, if you want to do good in your mandala, then you can share your artworks there. I can help you there. I cannot personally help I cannot give you one-on-one session, but what I can do is that you share your artwork with me on Instagram. If you have any kind of question, you can write it down on my YouTube comment section. But if you have any physical doubt, you don't understand like why your artwork is not symmetrical or something like that, so you just share your artwork with me on Instagram. Then I will look into it, and I will share what I think you can improve, or how you can improve about it. Or if you have any question which you want to ask me, please comment on my any video, so I will try to resolve your query. If you don't like my video, I have no problem with the comment. Just comment that I don't like it. I will ask you what's the problem, or I can solve it in my next video. The only thing there is you and me is the comment section, where you can say whatever you want. If you don't like my videos, just tell me that I don't like your video, this is the thing which you should cover. I will cover in my next video. It's not like you just need to compliment every time I upload any video. If you have anything, if you are watching my video, there any question comes to your mind, if it's good, then please tell me it is good, so I'll get motivated for making new videos like that. If you think that I can create something more, then I'll do that too. So that's all for this video. I hope you liked it, and please like, share, subscribe and comment, and thank you for watching.